Fully upgrading weapons to their maximum potential to shatter a few bosses requires a few different smithing stones in a few different quantities. These stones can be found scattered across the ground and can also be purchased in limited amounts from some of the nomadic merchants. But what if you wanted to upgrade all of your weapons? Today we're going to be taking a look at where to find all of the smithing stone miner's bell bearings so you don't have to worry about getting sidelined by some of the tougher bosses. So let's get ready to hunt down some bells, tell Melina it's the frost that makes the blade stick, and get after it. Our story begins early on in Laerni of the Lakes, where you can get your hands on the first bell bearing of the set, and as you can see from the map footage, we'll be heading to the Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel, which is hidden along the northeastern cliffs surrounding the lake. From here, all you'll need to do is navigate the vast network of tunnels, which are primarily used for the Academy's glintstone mining operation, clear out a handful of enemies, and pass through the fog gate at the bottom to contend with the boss. The single crystal and ring blade field boss isn't overly difficult, and with a weapon that can throw down some blunt force trauma, you should be able to face tank your way to victory. Once the boss is no more, you can grab up the Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearing 1, which unlocks the purchase of Smithing Stones 1 and 2 once you hand it in to the Twin Husk Maidens in the roundtable hold. In order to get your hands on the next bearing bell, you'll need to have progressed up to the Altus Plateau, and as you can see from the map footage, your buried treasure is located at the bottom of the northernmost section of the moat outside the castle walls within the sealed tunnel. This particular tunnel has a fair share of illusionary walls, which eventually open up the way to the Divine Tower for the area. After heading into the tunnel and lighting the Side of Grace, your first illusionary wall is about 15 meters to the west next to the small fire. You can either hit the wall or roll into it in order to reveal the way forward. Once inside the main tunnel, you can head along the northwest wall where you can quickly turn the enemy sitting by some crates into an earthworm playground. Next, you'll head to the southwest, smashing through a cart and continuing down the path that heads a little farther down. There's one more enemy you'll have to contend with, and after unaliving this small yet heavy-hitting nuisance and reducing him into fertilizer for your tomato tree, you can head over and pop the top off the nearby chest, revealing the second bell bearing on your list. The Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearing 2 allows you to purchase Smithing Stones 3 and 4 in the roundtable hold, and these particular stones will allow you to advance your crusty weaponry into shiny plus 12 masterpieces. In order to check the box for the next bell bearing, you'll need to have made your way to the mountaintops of the Giants, and as you can see from the map footage, your start point for this incursion will be at the Zammer Ruins Side of Grace, which is the first Side of Grace you'll run into after stepping off the Lift of Rold. Once you materialize at the Side of Grace, you can hop on Torrent and head south into the ruins, and after passing the first double archway, you can change course to the southeast, jumping over a small broken wall and into the ruined building. Once inside, you can hop over the broken southern wall, follow the path to the ruined church that's directly to your 12 o'clock, and head through the gap in the western wall to your destination, which just so happens to be marked by a set of torches. As you get closer, you'll notice a set of stone stairs that'll lead you deep underground. At the bottom of the stairs, you can lift the large iron door, revealing a small root-filled room with a single chest. Within the chest is your jackpot in the form of the third Miner's Bearing Bell, which is pretty sweet for not having to kill a boss or swing a weapon. This particular bearing bell unlocks the purchase of Smithing Stones 5 and 6, which can upgrade your armaments all the way up to plus 18. The fourth Miner's Bearing Bell can be discovered through normal story progression, and as you can see from the map footage, you'll uncover it within the crumbling Fair Missoula just north of the Dragon Temple Transept Side of Grace, where you'll face down the Godskin duo. After quickly turning the Marshmallow Man and White Gumby into a pile of smoldering ash, you'll unlock the Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearing 4, which opens up Smithing Stones 7 and 8 for sale at the roundtable hold. These smithing stones advance your weapons all the way to plus 24. With the ability to purchase an unlimited supply of stones, all you need is a choice spot to farm a metric ton of runes. If you're not sure where the best rune farming spots in the game are, just click the video that's up on the screen now, which will point you in the right direction. And as always, good hunting.